All right, guys, I think it's time.
Let's do it. I'm going to restart the music.
Thank you for joining us. We're going to restart that music. Welcome again to Bar Intervals with myself, Staci, and then Jessica, who's here with us today. She's famous. She's a bar intensity instructor and master trainer. So excited for her. But let's go ahead and start our timer. So you can start a timer at home if you want, or I'll have us going as well. 1 minute on the clock and then 30 seconds alternating for 45 minutes. All right, for our first minute, we're just gonna start warming up. So hands go to the waist. Find that what we call first position. Heels together, we squeeze all the way up through the inner thighs into our core. And then to feel your core pull in and up, actually engage and lift your belly button a little bit. And then bring your toes together and apart. Toes together and apart. So we're just basically opening up through the hips, squeezing the glutes behind you. Make sure the movement is coming from your hips. And again, standing as tall as you can. So bar is a combination of Pilates, yoga, and then also that nice, of course, bar movements or ballet movements. Now let's go into a plie. So we're just gonna bend the knees for this first minute, just warming up the legs. And as you bend the knees, slide your back down against an imaginary wall because we're trying to stay as upright as possible for that plie. Good. Now let's go ahead and go into a lift, a releve at the top. So let's just lift and lower, lift and lower. Make sure you're not letting those ankles go over the toes. Last two, and then we're going to step out into second position with that right leg. Step out and then bring it in. Let's pick up the pace. 15 seconds on that second position to first position. Land soft in that right leg. And then at the bottom, we're going to hold our second position in 5, 4. So this is where your heart rate might start to pick up in 2 and 1. Hold that second position. Open the arms out to the side in second as well. And let's side bend. Back up to the top. Side bend. Holding here for a minute in this second position plie. Warming up those legs. Good. 2 more side bends. And we're going to hold this plie and then go into a twist. So holding that plie, last one, arms reach out to the side. Keep the knees open as you twist. So try not to let your knees collapse in as you twist. And if you want to, you can guide your arm across. Now we're gonna turn this into a twist and a lunge. So as you turn, you'll lunge, stay low in those legs, turn and lunge. Pivot those feet on your carpet or your hardwood floor, either one. You'll only need really a soft surface for our kneeling, which will come later. You guys have 10 seconds of these.
Ooh,
hang in there. I know, I'm feeling it. Stay low. Getting ready to step in and out into that second and first with the left leg this time. Find that second, first, and second. Good, leading with the other leg. Really squeeze those inner thighs at the top. And even our little sofa, our couch here today, is going to be our bar when we need it. But it's not necessary, so I'm going to show you a lot of what you can do without a bar or anything to hold on to. Last 10 seconds. Good, you guys are doing great, I'm sure. Good, last 2 and 1. Let's heel toe those feet underneath the hips. Step your left leg back, your right leg forward. We're going to reach the arms forward, lift up on that back toe, pull the arms back. So we're pushing through the heel. I'll give you a side view. Lengthening the spine, dropping the heel behind you. So you're feeling a stretch in the back of that leg that's behind you. Last 30 seconds, you guys. You can kind of round through the spine as you're lunging. Reach, pull, reach, pull. Good. Getting ready to bring up the intensity just a little bit in 25 seconds. Woo. Hold back with those arms. Try to drop the shoulders away from the ears. Good. Try not to let that front knee go over the front toes. Keep them back. You should be pushing through that front heel so you can wiggle those toes. You have 5, 4. You're going to stay in this lunge in 3, 2, 1. Hold this lunge. Reach your arms forward. Pull that back knee in and out. So option here to keep that foot on the ground or lift it up, make it a little bit faster. So we can always keep that leg on the ground, reach, pull. Really think about engaging your core, and if you're having trouble balancing, look at something that's not moving as kind of a focal point. Less than 10 seconds, guys. Woo! Yes, you're still in the warm-up. Keep it up, keep it up. Getting ready to lunge on the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Other leg go back to that heel drop. Heel drop and reach. Pull back and reach. Pull the belly in, drop the heel behind you. Big squeeze with those elbows back and down. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, you have 40 seconds to go. Trying to move through that spine. We're going to move the spine in all directions today for this movement, this workout. We're going to do, this is a little bit of rounding and extending, side bending, and twisting, of course. So good for that spine, especially if we've been doing a lot of sitting lately. Last 15 seconds, you guys. Stay with it. Getting ready to go into that hold lunge and then pull the knee in and out, bringing up that heart rate a little bit. Find what works for you, makes you feel successful this morning. You have 3, 2, 1. Hold that lunge, tap, or lift that back leg, pull it in. Only 30 seconds. Woo. Only 30 seconds. 20 to go, and then we're going to transition into some arm work. Again, feel free to maybe grab whoever's in your house right now, your kids, your husband, your wife, to get you some water bottles or some canned food. Or of course, you don't have to have anything. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, quick break. Shake out those legs.
I'm hot, Stacy.
Yes. Reach these arms
Jackets
up.
are coming on.
Are you schwitzing, Jessica?
I'm schwitzing. I'm
Jessica schwitzing. Reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring them down. One more time. Really try to reach and extend your arms away from you. Getting ready to walk out into a plank. So I'm going to be showing you the full plank. Jessica's going to be showing you the option to go onto your knees. Good. You guys have 10 more seconds here, and then we're going to initiate that plank. Good. One more time. And then dive forward. Round through the spine. Scoop your abdominals. Walk your arms out. Find your plank position, and then walk your arms back towards your feet. Reach up, and then bring it back down. You guys have 30 more seconds of this. 30 more seconds of this. Make sure as you walk out and walk back in, you aren't losing your core the entire time. You're not dropping your hips down. You're finding that long line. Inhale to reach. Exhale to dive forward. 20 more seconds. After this 20 seconds is over, we're going into a plank with some alternating shoulder taps. Less than 10 seconds. Find that plank. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go down into that nice plank position. Hold that plank position on the knees or on the toes. Pull your belly button toward your spine. And without rocking side to side, try to tap one hand on the opposite shoulder. And I want to see it be nice and slow and controlled. And if you watched our kickboxing video recently, I was talking about how when you're planking, you might be watching this from home. Make sure you're not facing the camera while you're planking because you're going to have to look forward, which can be hard on the neck. So I would rather you face sideways. Last 30 seconds, guys. I'd rather you face sideways for that plank so that you're not hurting your neck. Getting ready to go into a down dog. Feel free to take a quick break. You guys have 10 more seconds. If those shoulders or wrists are bothering you, you can always do this on the elbows as well. Okay, last shoulder tap. And then let's lift the hips up, drop the heels, find a down dog. Bring the hips forward, drop the hips down. Bring it up and bring it down. One more time. Now I'm going to have you lift and pike the hips and then reach your right leg up toward the ceiling. Remember, your knee can be down on this. Lower and lift that right leg while you're in that down dog. Extend. Again, elbows can still be on the ground. We can be kneeling. Lift and reach. Getting ready to go into a side plank on that right side. In 3, 2, and 1. Find a side plank on that right side. Elbow can be down or hand can be down. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. The top leg can come up. And then we're going to switch sides for 30 seconds. So this is our minute. You can always go into the full side plank. Find what works best for you. Breathe. If you want a little extra for the last 10 seconds, you can twist and reach underneath that shoulder. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and bring the knees down, switch sides. I'm going to turn around so I can still see your lovely faces. Lift up into that side plank, round 2. Maybe you're holding here. It's only 30 seconds. Then we go back into that down dog for 30-second leg lifts on the left-hand side. Left leg. 12 seconds. Good. If you're ready, you can add that twist. Maybe you're in that full plank. Maybe you have the knee down. You have 3, 2, and 1. Find that down dog nice and quick. Into that down dog. This time, left leg lifts and lowers. Lift and lower. My sofa's in the way, but it's okay. Things are gonna get in the way at home, right? That's what makes it a little more challenging.
Yeah,
keep lifting that leg. I'm gonna check. Looks like internet connection's not great, but hopefully we can hang in there. You have 3, 2, and 1. Let's quickly come to standing, nice and tall, and we're going into our first set of weights, so working with the weights. So grab your weights. I'm going to pause my timer for a second. Grab your weights, or whatever you're using, or again, Jessica's going to show you no weights as well. 1 minute, we're just going to reach the arms out in front of us. So we call this present in bar. So find your first position, squeeze the inner thighs together, elbows start close to the sides, and then reach, pull in. Now here's the interesting thing. I may have weights in my hands. Jessica is imagining she does. So the more you can get your brain involved with this, working hard will be something you can make happen for yourself. So imagine you have heavy weights in your hands as you reach those arms forward and up. Good. Kind of at a 45-degree angle from those shoulders. Last 15 seconds. Getting ready to bring the arms down and then reaching them up toward the ceiling. So try to keep your arms nice and long, slight bend in the elbows in 3, 2, and 1. You're from your shoulders, guiding those weights down, reaching them up, 30 seconds. Maybe you go a little faster, 30 seconds. Zip up those inner thighs, stand up nice and tall. For the last 20 seconds, if you want to get those legs involved, you can plie as you reach those arms overhead. 15 seconds. I'm feeling the burn with just these water bottles. 10 seconds. And again, they're only 2 pounds. Getting ready to go into some biceps. Option to, again, lower those weights whenever you need to. Arms come out to the side, bicep curls. Elbows stay high. If this is too much, just bring them down. You should be feeling this in your biceps, your deltoids, these muscles right here that are supporting you. Now we're going to do 4 going forward. So get 4 reps, reaching to the front, and then 4 as you open up.
Oh, I like
yes.
that. Staci, I like
4
that.
and then reaching forward. I hope you guys like it too. I love it. 4, just to change it up. I get bored really easily. So I can't just do bicep curls for a whole minute. You guys have less than 30 seconds. Less than 30 seconds. Keep bicep curling. We have triceps coming up next. You're probably wondering, what about my triceps, right? I can read your minds.
That's what I was thinking.
15 seconds. 10 seconds. Burn it out, burn it out. You have 4. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Good. Eyes up tall as you push the hips back. So turn sideways maybe so you're not cranking the neck. Elbows high. Extend. So if you have weights, I want you to try to keep the water bottle close to your hip. Try not to let it go past your hip. So Jessica's, imagine she has weights. If she wants to go a little harder, she can actually extend her arms and then just pulse up toward the ceiling. Only 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Woo-hoo-hoo. Getting ready to work that back. In 3, 2, and 1. Stand up tall. So Jessica, without the weights, she's going to squeeze her back, find a second position, and then stand up tall. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Stand up tall. Those of you who have hand weights, you're going to find a second position plie and just do a reverse fly with whatever you're holding. Open and reach the arms out to the side. You're still in that second position, pulling the knees back. And again, that spine is really long. So we're trying not to, it's not about how low you can go. It's about how long you can make that spine, squeezing right behind between those shoulder blades. Jessica's continuing to really squeeze the back of her shoulder blades. You have 20 more seconds, you guys. We want to have really nice, sexy postures. So
yeah,
working those back muscles is going to help you do that. Last 10 seconds. Woo. Getting ready to get a last burnout with the arms. No weights needed. In 3, 2, and 1. Set those weights down. We're gonna hold our second position. Speed bag with the arms. Yes. If you want to have a little fun with some choreography, you can do 4 punches and speed back. 4 punches and speed back. Burn it out, burn it out, burn it out. Heart rate might come up too. Hey, why not? Why not? Why not? Last 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Whew. Getting ready to transition to our bar moves in 3, 2, 1, and relax. We have a whole minute, so maybe you grab some water. Use your handy dandy water bottles. Why not? Grab some water. We're done with those weights. I think Jessica might use them again in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll use them again in a little bit if you want.
And again, option to use the bar if you need it. You definitely don't have to use it if you don't want to. So we're going to set up at the bar, finding a nice curtsy lunge. So how I will ask you to set up for this is take the outside leg to wherever your bar is. Let's start with the right leg going behind, unless you're on the other side, no big deal. Whatever leg you do, just remember which one you're on. And then it's just a little hide of that back knee. You're just kind of hiding it behind the other leg. Use your arms for balance. So this is our curtsy lunge. Now let's curtsy and tap. Curtsy, tap that back foot. Getting ready to go from a curtsy lunge into a second position, similar to what we did in the warm-up. Right here, right now. So we go second and curtsy. Second and curtsy. And I would encourage you for 30 seconds to try to stay as low as you can. Stay really low in those legs. Curtsy, second. You guys only have 15 more seconds to go. This is our push. This is our 30 seconds. After this 30 seconds is over, in 10, I want you to hold that second position. We're gonna roll through the feet. In 3, 2, 1. Find that second position. Hands can come to the waist. So they're easier to balance here. We're going to stand up tall, bend the knees, lift the heels, stand up, lower down. So slow, lift the heels, stand up, lower down. Bend the knees, lift the heels, stand up. This is rolling through the feet. Option to pick up the pace. Go a little faster. Make sure your plie is still upright, so you're not starting to fall forward on those feet, on those legs. Less than 30 seconds. Keep moving through those legs. You have 20 more seconds rolling through the feet. We're gonna do this again. Getting ready to curtsy on the other side. So Jessica and I are actually gonna switch sides, so we're still facing you. So she still has the bar, 10 seconds, but she's on the other side. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's transition to the other side. Left leg this time, find that curtsy lunge. We're setting up for curtsy and plie. Curtsy, second. Curtsy, second. Right into it. Right into it. Stay on it, stay on it. Low in those legs, low in those legs. Getting ready to roll through the feet. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Might need Jessica to tell us on our time. We have 3, there we go, 2, and 1. Find that plie, roll through the feet. Bend, lift, up, lower. Bend, lift, up, lower. Good work, guys. Bend the knees, lift up tall, and lower down. Bend, lift, up, and lower. Bend, lift, up, and lower. Stay strong, stay strong. We're going to stay on this side, and for 30 seconds, we're going to a second position and passe. So I'll tell you about a passe. It's basically this outside leg. This left leg is going to come up to the inside of the right knee, and it'll look like a pretty, I'll show it to you, ballerina move. You still have 20 seconds of rolling through the feet, so keep going, but you're basically going from a second position up to here, barely tapping the inside of the leg. We're gonna do 30 seconds down and up. Arms can come with you, or you can use that bar for stability. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here it is, second to passe, second passe. So really stand tall in that right leg as you stand up. Getting ready to hold the second position after this 30 seconds, and then we'll switch legs. Second passe. Stand up really tall. You can be wearing shoes for this. I forgot to mention that, but you don't have to be. It tends to, especially for sideline, when we're lifting the leg, you may want to take off your shoes. 3, 2, and 1. Hold your second position. Hands come to prayer, to push, to pray. To pray that we'll make it through this bar class. Push those hands together so you get that chest activated. And then I want one heel and then the other heel to lift. Again, controlling through those ankles. We have 45 seconds left. Lift, lift. Hopefully you can see my feet. Lift and lowering those heels. Now if you're feeling extra special today, in this living room workout, for the last 30 seconds, you can puff up both heels. Last 30 seconds, maybe you're here. Woo, woo. Alternating those legs or lifting both heels. 20 seconds. Stay on it. Stay with it. Take breaks when you need to. The more you smile, I hear, the better it is. The less painful it is. Last 7 seconds, gang. Then we go to the other side for that plie, passe. Let's switch sides, Jess. Go into the back. So we have our second passe, other side. Other side. If you're not using a bar, you didn't have to switch like we did. Or if you're not using a couch, like we are. Down and up, guys. 15 seconds. Try to go nice and low and then stand up as tall as you can. The arms are optional here. Arms are optional. Good. We're going to first position in 3, 2, and 1. Take a quick break. Shake out those legs. We stand up tall and we find again our first position with the legs narrow. Find that narrow V. Tendus are first. That's just a brush. So we're just brushing the outside foot. And again, you don't need the bar for this. Just brushing that leg on the floor. Little tendus. So the foot stays in contact with the carpet or the floor. And then squeeze those inner thighs together. Squeeze them together. Option for the next 30 seconds to make this into a little higher of a kick. A low kick. Again, it's about focusing on bringing the heels together quickly. Really squeezing those inner thighs. Stand up tall. Less than 20 seconds. Can you keep your upper body as still as possible? Try not to rock side to side. Tendu, tendu. Getting ready to lunge this leg back. So actually, if you're using a bar, kind of turn toward it. We're going to lunge this leg back and then kick to the front. Lunge, brush, kick. 30 seconds. So we're bringing up the intensity. Bending that back leg, brush, kick. If this is too much, stay in that tendu. Maybe you just brush and tap. Or we kick. You have 15 more seconds. Brush and kick. Lunge, brush and kick. Pull that core in. You can use those arms for your balance. Try to be in contact with the floor. For that brush, you have 3, 2, and 1. I want you to reach that leg behind you. Hold nice and long through the spine. Whatever leg is behind, extend the arm. And teeter-totter forward. Stand it up tall. If you want, you can reach both arms or use that chair for balance, teeter-totter. So notice side view, the chest is not falling any faster than the leg is lifting up. Everything is moving in one long line.
Stacy, it's like a teeter-totter.
What? Who would have thunk? Jessica, you're so smart.
I know, I worked real hard on that.
That's why you help oversee the group's department. You know, we tried.
We do our best.
Last 20 seconds, gang. Oh, I love it. Just like a teeter-totter. You're going to hold this teeter-totter. You're going to stop being a teeter-totter after this. Remember in our warm-up, that pull in? We're going to do that again, but this time we're going to involve the core a little bit more. In 3, 2, 1. Find your balance. Maybe you're using your bar. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. So I want to see the spine rounding and reaching. Show me, Jessica. Yes, see how she's rounding her spine? Pulling the belly in. Using the breath is going to be exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Getting ready to go to the other side for that tendu first. Get ready, get ready. We're going to switch sides in 4. Exhale, 3. Option to lift the leg or tap it down. Here we go. Switching sides. Stand up tall. Tendu on the other leg. We started with our right leg if you were following me on that side. Now we're on that left leg. Tendu, reach, brush, Remember your option to maybe lift and reach. Extend that leg out. Hold that belly in. Woo. Getting ready to move into the lunge, brush and kick. Think more about squeezing those inner thighs. You have 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Really focus on what your body is doing right now. Are you paying attention to the muscles you're working, your core? Your standing leg is working. If you're feeling this in your standing leg, you're not wrong. You're not doing it wrong. You're good. Last 12 seconds. People feel it on both sides. Sometimes they just feel it on one side. Think about reaching the leg rather than kicking the leg as high as you can. You have 3, 2, and 1. Here comes that lunge, brush, kick. Lunge, brush, kick. Lunge, brush, kick. Arms to help you with balance. I have the worst balance. Like the
You
worst.
know what? This is
I
a
should be
great
the
time
one.
to practice, Stacy. This is a great time to
What
practice
a great class.
your practices.
What a great class to get better at my balance, right? Lunge and reach through that leg. Really try to stand up tall. Keep going. I got you on time. You have less than 10 seconds. That went by so fast. 3, 2. Here's your teeter-totter. 1. Reach the opposite arm. Same leg reaches back. Lift up tall. Take your time on this one. It's easy to rush. We don't want it to be like a crazy teeter-totter. A controlled teeter-totter. Controlled. So again, one arm reaching or both arms reaching. Lengthening. Seeing everything moving at the same time. In 35 seconds, we pull the knee in, round through the spine, and ignite that core. Try not to extend too much on that extension. Try to make sure you're pulling from here, from your belly button to your rib cage is connected. Stay with it, you guys. I got you on time. This minute feels a little long.
It's a little long.
I swear it's just a minute.
What
Less
happened?
than 10 seconds. Time
This
has
is
not
cheating.
stopped. Time is still going. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Round and pull. Pull and reach. Round and reach. Good. Make sure that you can get the head involved a little bit. Just make sure you're not looking way out in front of you. You're still in control of that spine. Round. Exhale. Round. Crunching. Round. Making sure it's happening from the ribs to the hips. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds.
Woo.
You're almost there.
Stacy, it's burning.
You're almost there. Getting ready for side lying on the bar. 3, 2, and 1.
Oh, thank
We
goodness.
flip sides. Thank goodness. Maybe you have a bar, maybe you don't. So if you don't, you can, oh, you're gonna take it to the floor? Perfect.
Yeah, I'll take it to
Love
the
it.
floor.
So she's gonna take it to the floor. I have my bar here. From our side lying, I just want you to go into what we call a side oblique crunch. Pull that outside leg up toward the top elbow. You could use a countertop for this. You could use a coffee table. Maybe I go here with my coffee table. Just something to get you into kind of a side plank position. In 30 seconds, we add the front leg or the top leg going forward and back, and then doing the crunch as well. 20 more seconds, you guys. Jessica is doing great. Try to open up that top knee so that you're also working the hip flexors a little bit. We need those to run, to jump, to climb the stairs. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now we're gonna stay here, add on. We're lifting the leg up, reaching it forward, pulling it back, and then side crunching. So leg goes front, back, up, down. Front, back, up, down. The lower that top arm is, the lower the bottom arm is, the harder this is going to be. 10 more seconds.
Oh my God.
I know.
This hurts so good.
I promise we only do this one time. 3, 2, and 1. Switch your sides. We'll go ahead and flip around.
Oh man.
Switch sides. Find that other side. Start with just the crunch. Just that pull up. Just that pull. Full minute here. Full minute of just the crunch. Just the pull. Love it, love it. Big pulse. Thinking about your rib cage coming closer to your hip. You're working your obliques, the muscles that come across the front and come across the other directions. They kind of do this thing. They help you with side bending, rotating, all the important stuff we need to do with the spine. We're also hopefully, if we're pulling that belly button in, working the transverse abdominis that goes all the way around the midsection. 15 seconds. I promise I'm gonna keep going. I'm talking too much. Getting ready to add the reach forward. This is where it gets real, guys. I know it's challenging. You have 3, 2, and 1. You're almost done with me. Pull forward, pull back, lift, and lower. Pull forward, pull back, lift, and lower. You only have 3 minutes left with me, and then it's done, and then we're done with me. Woo! Pull forward. Yes, just goes. Awesome. On the floor or on your bar. Maybe you're on that low coffee table. Pull back. Open. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. Let's get a quick stretch. Sorry, maybe stand up.
I'm going to stay right here.
There you go.
I'm not
Quick stretch. I said I was going to give you many breaks. This is your one opportunity.
I'm not getting back up.
For that break.
Down.
We're going to start working on those glutes. So Jessica, you're welcome to take them into a quadruped position.
Oh, great. Okay.
To work on the glutes.
Great.
And I'll do it on the couch. So higher is going to be easier on your countertop or on maybe the armrest of something or taking it to the quadruped position. We're going to lift one leg up behind us. So let's just start with that right leg behind us. Bend the knee and then pretend like your heel is close to the ceiling. You're about to basically tap the ceiling, make a little footprint with that foot. I just want you to stay here for a second though. Time hasn't started yet. So, how you doing?
You know, I'm a little tired right now, Staci. I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow.
I feel like I am too, actually.
I don't know what
We're just going to stay here until that timer starts, but all you're going to do for 30 seconds is donkey kick. There it is, up toward the ceiling. Now, some things to watch here are that head position. Make sure you're side facing to the camera. And also, watching your hip that you're lifting behind you is not opening up. So we're trying to keep imagining our hips have like headlights on them. And we're not shining them at the camera, we're shining them at the floor. You have last 5 seconds. Big squeeze. And then we're going to keep the leg up in 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg, reach it long, and then squeeze an imaginary ball or pillow behind you. Pull in. Try to keep the knee lifted. Nice, Jessica. So we're keeping it lifted. We have 20 seconds here. We go right to the other side with the lifts. Then we do those pulls in and out for 30 seconds, and then you're done with me. You're on to Jessica. Last 10 seconds, you guys. Get ready to switch legs really fast. We're going to actually go right into the hamstring curl in 3, 2, and 1. Just switch sides. Go into the hamstring curl first because we're used to that movement now. And then after this, we're pressing that heel up toward the ceiling. Stay with us, gang. 20 seconds, and then we get to start to press that heel up toward the ceiling. Get ready. 10 seconds. Getting into those donkey kicks up toward the ceiling. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee. Press up. Press up. Burn it out. Burn it out. Really keep those hips down toward that floor. Good. Press the floor away from you. Make sure you're not getting saggy in those shoulders. No one likes the word saggy. Saggy's a bad word.
Not a happy word.
No sagging, guys. Stay in that strong plank. Keep pressing up. Press up. Press up. Last 10 seconds. I've got you. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are done with me.
Yay.
All right, I can pause the timer.
Let's pause
Jessica.
that. All right, guys, so quick break, get a quick drink of water. We have just about 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes left here. We're going to do a little bit of glute bridging. We're going to do some prone work on your belly, and then we're going to finish up with some abdominals and a cool down. So get some water. If you would like to use your weights or your water bottles or your canned food, you can certainly choose to use them. We're going to be using them for chest work. Staci's going to be using just her body weight here. So we'll go ahead and get started. Go ahead and lie on your back. I'm going to set you up for our first move, which is a glute bridge. So lie on your back. Feet are hip distance parallel. And start by lifting your hips up into the air. It doesn't have to be super high, maybe just a couple inches up off of the floor. That is totally fine. If you are holding your weights, let's go ahead, Staci, bring your arms just above your shoulders. We'll just hold everything there. And we'll go ahead, I'm going to start the timer. We have 1 minute, just glute bridges down and up, and then we'll add on. So keep your arms lifted, and then, oh, I just messed this up. I did not. Nope, I think I got it. I don't know, technical difficulties, you guys. Oh no, I really messed it up.
That's okay.
Okay, wait, no, I think I got it. Oh, resume.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it. All right, glute bridges, down and up. You got an extra like 4 seconds shaved off. You are so welcome. You're so welcome, you guys. Hips lift and lower down. Arms are just above your shoulders. We are still focusing on the back side of the body. This is all lower body right now. And the arms are just like an added bonus. And arms are just an extra little burner. So arms are static that hold right at the top. Still think, even if you're using weights or not, energy through your fingertips. We don't want lazy noodle arms. We want engaged arms. We have 20 more seconds here. And then we're gonna add on a chest press here. So we squeeze our glutes as we lift and lower. This is all glutes and hamstrings right now. You've got 10 more seconds, and then we add in our chest press, bringing your elbows down to the side and reaching up. You've got 3, keep your glute bridge, and add the chest press. Woo, 30 seconds here. Are you squeezing your glutes at the top, Staci?
Yes.
All right, I hope you're doing so at home. Down, tap up, squeeze. So think, even if you're using no weights at all, find that resistance. You've got just about 10 seconds left. Our arms stay lifted, hips stay up, and we alternate sides going right to left, isolating each side of the glutes. In 3, 2, hold your glutes up, hold your hands up, squeeze to the right, squeeze to the left, squeeze to the right, squeeze to the left. So I'm not going to touch Staci here, but I'm just looking to see that she's isolating each side of her hips. Squeeze right, squeeze left, squeeze right, squeeze left. So we're getting a little bit more into the outer glutes and thighs here. Who does a little bit of isolating movement, right, Staci? You can dance, or you can come up here and party with me and just shake some hips. You've got 30 more seconds here, and then we're going to add in some arms, and then, we flip over. If you need a little less, you can always drop your hands down by your side. That is totally fine. You've got 20 more seconds here, and then we go to a single arm chest press. So whatever hip is lifting, you are going to raise that arm as well.
I feel you.
Staci's so mad at me right now. You've got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Get ready to add your single arm. Whatever hip is lifted, that's the arm that goes. Go ahead, drop, drop. This is the last 30 seconds that you will have here in your bridge. Then we flip over onto our bellies. Last 15 right here, Staci. Can you do it for 15 seconds? Yes, you can. You can at home too. After this, we flip over onto our bellies. We're going to get just a little bit more hamstrings, and then we're going to get some back work too. 3, 2, flip over onto your belly. Extend your legs long. Hands underneath your forearms. Go ahead and drop your forehead to your forearms. Feet are about hip distance apart. Flex the toes so the toes are pointed downward. Drive both heels in towards your glutes and extend both legs long. Heels pull in and extend. So it's kind of like another hamstring curl here. I'm going to check to make sure Staci's doing it right. She sure is. With this, pull your belly in towards your spine. We still want to maintain a nice flat back here, so no back extension just yet. Belly scooped in like you were wearing a tight pair of pants. You've got 20 more seconds here. As your heels draw in towards your glutes, you should feel your hamstrings contract, right, Staci?
Yeah.
Okay, they're contracting. We're working hard. You've got 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, you super glue your heels together and lift your knees up off of the floor. In 3, 2, super glue your heels together. Lift, lift. So this is a small movement here. It's a small movement. Imagine that you have a book resting on top of your feet. You're pulling, pressing that book up to the ceiling. Woo! You got 15 more seconds and then we take a quick break.
This is bootylicious.
This is bootylicious. Squeeze your glutes. Make it work. Less than 10. Less than 10. Keep the core engaged. Last 3. I'm going to try to stop the timer again. 2 and 1. Pause. Relax here real quick. Drop your legs. How do you do, Staci?
Good.
Good. Okay, we are done with lower body. We're going to get a little bit of back work in our extension, and then we're going to flip over, do some abdominals. So stay right where you are. Arms extend long this time. Pull your shoulders back down, and we're just going to start with 1 minute of lifting and lowering the upper body. So from here, arms are extended long. We lift and lower the upper body. If you need a little less, again, you can always bend at the elbows, supporting your forehead on your hands, and continue to lift. What we're looking for here is extension of the spine. Your core is still engaged. Core is still engaged. Belly is still pulled in tight. Stacy's got those goalpost arms. That looks fabulous. We are halfway done. Good. I still want energy through your legs. Your glutes are engaged. So even though we're working the back, glutes are still engaged. Point your toes. Energy through your toes. Good. Nice. You've got 15 seconds. 15 seconds, and we reach our arms long for a bend reach. Bend reach. Bend reach. You've got 7. You've got 3. Hold your chest up. Hold your chest up. Extend your arms long and reach. Little bend reach from the elbows. Bend reach. Bend reach. Only 30 seconds here. Only 30 seconds. Reach. Reach. So it's a small movement. You have 15 more seconds. Reach. Reach. Stacy's doing a great job of doing single arms. You've got 5 more. 3. You have 2. Last one. Go ahead. Let's take a quick stretch. That was a lot of back extension. Go ahead and bend your knees. Reach forward. Take a nice little child's pose here. And enjoy. All right, we've got just a few minutes of abdominals, and then we're going to cool it down. I hope you're feeling this at home. Oh, man. All right. So we go ahead, and we start sitting up. Feet are bent.
I'll back up the music.
Okay, back up the music. We're going to back up the music just in case.
You can keep going.
Okay, so we start here. We round back. Hands can be behind your thighs for support. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Roll up. Roll back. Roll up. We roll back. Roll up. So maybe you don't come all the way down to the floor. That's okay. Again, we want to use muscle over momentum here. So you might notice when you're rolling back that you have a sticking point, and that's okay. Maybe that's as far down as you go today, and that is absolutely okay. And notice when you are coming up, if you need to propel yourself up or not. If you notice that you do, you are using muscle, you are using momentum over muscle. We want to reverse that. So instead of coming down all the way, find that part where you feel like you need to propel yourself up, and that is where you end, coming on up. You've got about 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Woo. Woo. Just breathe. Roll back. And up. And you can take your time here, going down as far as you can to whatever beat of the music works for you. We roll down halfway and hold. Hold up halfway. Just hold right here. 30-second hold. Because why not? It's so fun. So your spine has a little roundness to it, like you're making a C with your spine. So from the top of Stacy's head down through her tailbone, it looks like a C shape, or maybe a reverse C shape. I don't know what you're seeing right now. Some kind of a curve of the spine. And if you really want to be challenged right now for 10 seconds, go ahead and bring your feet up to tabletop. Because why not? Woo, yes you can. We roll all the way back, hands behind our head for crunches. In 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way back, bend your knees, hands behind your head. Let's go into a crunch. Lift and lower. This is your last couple minutes of work here for this bar intervals class. So smaller range of motion here. Think that as you crunch, you're trying to connect the bottom of your rib cage, sliding all the way down to the top of your hips. Using your abdominals, and we're never ever want to pull on the neck. The hands are just there for support. Right hands are just there for support. Woo. Lift and lower. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing's really important. Please breathe for us. Lift. Stacy's doing a great job breathing. Thank you for breathing, Stacy. You've got just about 10 seconds. We hold it up and we pulse up for 30 seconds. Elbows are wide. Get ready to pulse. In 3, 2, 1, pulse up right here. If you want a little more, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Hands can always be behind your head. That's a great option. If you really want more, bring your knees up to tabletop. You got it. Pick whatever works for you. You've got just about 10 seconds. And we're gonna add a little bit of a rotation. We add a little bit of rotation in less than 10. Reaching one hand over to the opposite knee. In 3, 2, 1, reach, reach. We're getting our obliques involved here. Reach and rotate. Reach and rotate. 1 minute here. Yes, you got it. Good. As you reach, think that you're keeping the back of your hip bone super glued down to the floor. So we don't want a whole lot of wiggling side to side. This is just kind of fun. I mean, I know it looks great on camera, right? But we're not really working our obliques. So we want to take the back of our hips, super glue them down to the floor, and rotate, lifting that one shoulder off. You've got 10 seconds, and we add on a little more. We keep our rotation, and we add a leg lift. In 5, 3, 2, and add that leg lift. 30 seconds right here. Last 30 seconds of this section. And then I've got a little lower abs for you too. Don't forget to breathe. Reach. Reach like you were trying to reach to saw off your pinky toe. Get ready for some lower abs, both legs up to the ceiling. In 3, 2, hands down by your sides. Extend your legs. Extend your legs up to the ceiling.
We're good, we're good.
Lower your legs down and lift back up. Lower and lift. Now, if you need a little bit more support, you can place your hands right underneath your tailbone, or they can go out to the side, whatever feels good. We want to make sure that you are not arching your back as you lower your legs. If you arch your back, then you pop your rib cage open, and guess what? We're not getting abs, we're getting back. We already worked our back. You've got less than 30 seconds here. Less than 30. How are we doing on time?
Doing good, I think.
All right. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what time it is.
We should probably, we have one more?
We can do one more.
And then we can
All right, you've got just 10 seconds here. And then we hold the legs and flutter kick. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your legs down halfway. Little flutter kicks right here. Pull your belly in tight. Remember those tight pair of jeans that we talked about? You are still wearing them. Woo. Woo. This is your transverse abdominis right here. If you need a little bit less, if you're feeling it in your hips, you can bend your knee just like Staci. You've got just over 10 seconds here. We go into our scissors after this, single leg. You've got like 90 seconds left of work. You've got it. 3, 2. Go ahead and bring one leg in and switch, and switch. Single leg scissors right here.
Let's call it out.
Single leg scissors. We've got it. This is your last minute of work. Last minute of work. Bring your chest towards your leg. Chest towards the leg. Nice. You've got it. Last 30 seconds of work, and then we stretch you out. Reach behind your thigh or your calf. Nice, you've got it. Last 20 seconds. Whatever you've got for the last 20 seconds. Finish strong. If you need to drop your head, neck, and shoulders, you can absolutely do so. Stay with it. Last 5. Last 3, 2, and 1. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Give yourselves a great big hug. You made it. Hopefully you're feeling okay. Stay wrapped up in this little ball here. Stay wrapped up right here. Let's stretch you out because you worked hard. Go ahead and pull your right knee in towards your chest. Extend your left leg long. Pull your right knee in like you're giving your right knee a great big hug. And I want you to take your right knee over across your body into a spinal stretch.
Take a sweaty picture after
Take
you're
a
done
sweaty
today,
picture, please.
We want to see you guys.
Take your right hand, reach it behind your right shoulder. Look at your right fingertip. So you're getting that spinal rotation. Bring your right knee back to center.
grab hold behind your right thigh, extend your leg up towards the ceiling. If you want more support, you can bend your left knee as well. Pull your right knee back in towards your chest. Place it down on the floor. Let's do the other side. Pull your left knee towards your chest. Give your left knee one great big hug. And take your left knee over across your body into that spinal stretch. Reach your left arm up and out. Look over towards your left fingertips. Getting your spinal stretch, which feels great because we worked our spine in all directions today. Come back to center. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself one big hug. Maybe you rock side to side if that feels good. And go ahead, rock up to a seated position. Cross your feet. Let's come up to standing. That's our interval to change. So that was great timing. Feet hip distance parallel. Slowly scoop the belly, round up one vertebrae at a time. Take your time here. Take your time. Reach your arms up. Lace your fingertips together. Press up to the ceiling, lengthening through your spine. Let's do one side bend stretch to the side. Back to center, lengthen again. Side bend, stretch to the other side. So you should be feeling that stretch to the side of the body. Come back to center. Go ahead and release your hands. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Let's take one deep breath in together, yes? All right, I want you to roll your shoulders back, shake up any tension that you have left in your body. Take one big deep breath in. Inhale all the positive energy that you created. Exhale, share that positive energy with the world. And you are out, everyone. Thank you so much for
joining us. Thank you, Jessica, for joining me.
Thank you, Staci.
Tomorrow's schedule, tune in, 9 a.m. shred, which is high intensity interval training with also some strength training mixed in with myself and Nicole. That'll be at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then after that, at 11 a.m., so kind of similar timing to today, will be a dance party with Bollyworks. So we'll have multiple instructors for that as well. And it's going to be so much fun tomorrow. We hope to see you. As soon as we start these live streams, feel free, as we said earlier, to share them with your friends and family so that they're staying healthy over this length of time. And we care about all of you. We wish you the best of health and happiness. And we'll see you at the next live stream.
Yeah, thank you guys.